14 and homeless, but I met a friend and she was talking to me and I explained about my life to her. And then she said, there's Cyrus Centre. And I said, what's Cyrus Centre? And she said, oh, it's just down the street where I was. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was really nervous walking with her, a complete stranger. I was just talking to her. I didn't know what to do. And so I walked into Cyrus Centre with her. I was really nervous. I didn't know anyone, even the staff. It was hard to look at people. I needed a shower because I was homeless for a couple of days, so I went up to a worker and said, hey, I said my name, and she was wondering how I came here and everything, and I'm like, I need a shower and everything. And then everyone was looking at me. It's like, who is that girl? Like, why is she here? Oh, she's ugly looking and everything. I stayed in Cyrus Centre for 2 nights, and the last morning I met my foster dad, and he said, I'm your foster dad. It was great to have you in Cyrus Centre. And then a couple months later, in the foster home, I started to do drugs for about 8 months. My body was gone, like my stomach was like gone, like all my bones were showing, couldn't eat. I was constantly skipping school, involving with the cops, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, I need to stop. And then I got help from Cyrus Centre. Cyrus Centre is lovely. I love the staff. The youth are amazing. They're just my family now. Oh, and Cyrus Centre helped me with my resume. They're actually helping me to find a job. If I never knew about Cyrus Centre, I would be probably still in the streets and having troubles, and yeah. I've been in foster care for about April, it's going to be 4 years. I'm doing COM 12, COM 11 at the moment. I'm doing excellent in school. I'm passing. Cyrus Centre just helped me out and recycled my life pretty much.
From the age of 7, I was living at home with my dad, and he was an abusive, drug-addicted father who would go to work at 7 in the morning, go to work all day, come home at 7 at night, and try and provide the best that he could. But the fact that him and my mom went through a divorce broke him down, and I believe that he took it out on me. As I kept growing up, I kept realizing that I was in a place where I shouldn't be, and I was getting into more and more trouble. I was starting to get expelled from every school I went to, and I was starting to act out towards people, and friends wouldn't become friends anymore. When I was 14, I was hanging out with some bad people, and they told me that if I wanted to stay away from all the troubles and the drama of the streets, then to go to the Cyrus Centre. And I went to the Cyrus Centre, and they helped me out. They gave me a meal to eat. They sat me down. They allowed me to talk to someone that would hear my story and help me out for the years that I've had with someone that hasn't loved me or just neglected me. And Cyrus Centre was the place where I felt loved. And as time grew on, I began to do drugs and fall into a dark path. And when everything felt lost, I found Cyrus Centre again, and they helped me get off drugs. If I didn't have Cyrus Centre, I think I might still be at my dad's house getting abused. And if not that, I could be dead from the drugs that I've been doing. Right now I'm going to school. I'm graduating in a couple weeks. I'm planning on going to school for my automotive degree, and after that I'm thinking of going for my military aircraft mechanics. I started going to church. I became a full Christian. I've been going to church for about almost 3 years now, and God and Cyrus are just a major part of my life, and I couldn't be happier without them.